December 21st, 1944. 3 German tanks supported with infantry are headed toward the American strongpoint near Malmedy, Belgium. A BAR gunner, alone, decides to take the tanks head-on. The BAR gunner is Francis S. Curry, born on June 29, 1925, in New York. He was an orphan at the age of 12 and was in foster care in the town of Hurryville, New York. Sorry for pronunciation. As soon as he graduated from high school, he enlisted in the U.S. Army at the age of 17. He served in the 3rd Battalion, 120th Infantry Regiment, 30th Infantry Division. In September of 44, he was in Holland on the front lines, where he trained on the M1 rifle, the 30 cal 1919 Browning, the BAR, the 50 cal M1 Ma Deuce, and the bazooka. On December 21st, 1944, he was in Malmedy guarding a bridge when the Germans attacked with artillery. He knew the artillery was covering for an infantry assault. What he didn't know is that they also had panzers. The Battle of the Bulge was in its 5th day, and the 1st SS Panzer with the 3rd Panzer Grenadier Division had not broken the northern shoulder, so they were trying again. Curry peered down the road after the smoke from the shelling cleared and saw a German tank with its commander on top of the turret scouting out the area. Curry opened fire with a burst from his BAR, then ran to find cover in a barn where he also found a bazooka. He took another soldier with him to be his loader and fired on the German tank, hitting it in the turret ring, which jammed and made the turret useless. Then the German tank retreated. When moving back to position, he noticed 3 Germans in a German-held house, where he killed or wounded all 3 with a burst from his BAR. He grabbed the bazooka, intending to destroy parts of the house with it. Standing out of cover, he dashed 50 yards covered by friendly fire, where he then stood up in full view of the Germans and fired a rocket which knocked down about half of the house's wall. When Sergeant Curry returned to his forward position, he saw 5 American GIs who were pinned down from 3 more German tanks. He ran to a vehicle, grabbed as many anti-tank grenades as he could, and ran back to his position, firing them alone while under heavy enemy fire. The grenades damaged all 3 tanks enough for the crews to abandon them and run into another house nearby. So what does Sergeant Curry do in this situation? He does exactly what you think he does. He climbs onto a half-track, uses the 50 cal in full view of the Germans, and starts firing on the house. Now I bet you're thinking, can he be any more badass than he already is? Well, yes he can. When he runs out of ammo and has to change position, he finds an MG nest where the American crew was killed and manned that machine gun. This time, the 5 soldiers that he saved provided cover fire for him to get to the machine gun, where he started firing, again in full view of the Germans. The Germans at this point, who lost 4 tanks and had heavy casualties, retreated. Sergeant Curry's extensive knowledge and training of multiple weapons, as well as his badass courage with no regard for his own life under heavy fire, along with knocking out 4 tanks, inflicting heavy infantry casualties, and saving 5 soldiers, in which 2 were wounded, was cited for the Medal of Honor, which he received on August 17, 1945. After the Second World War, he worked in the Veterans Administration and retired in 1980, and lived it till the ripe old age of 94, when he passed away on October of 2019. And to that I say, Francis Sherman Curry, rest in peace and God bless you. Also, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment and a like. 94, wow. And subscribe to see more. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Have a good rest of your day.